What's this? Alligator, alligator. And we want the children to be able to take care of the toys. So as we're playing, having them organize them or sort them. That's a developmentally appropriate activity for a 3-year-old. Physical development is very important to literacy. Each of these preschool classrooms has children from 3 different school years in them, 3 to 6 years old. So the 3-year-olds and the 6-year-olds have quite a range of developments. And you'll notice just in the way they use their hands that some children's hands are not physically developed in a way that they could write words yet. So as the children develop physically, they're also able to draw with more accuracy, to write more clearly, and to use their hands in different ways. Cognitive development is also very important to language development. You'll see later when we talk about the worksheet activity that we did, that the older children are able to tell longer stories and they're able to make connections between their pictures because their cognitive development is at a higher level than some of their younger classmates. That being said, anybody in these early childhood years could be 2 years ahead or behind the developmental expectation, and still that would not be a major concern. So you'll see some children that are the same age, and one of them has much better drawing skills than the other. There's a lot of factors to consider there. One could be their interest in drawing, their physical development, or even their cognitive development. Over time, those things will even out to the point where all of them will be able to read and write English. Small group activities are essential to a Reggio-inspired program, and it's one of the key differences between maybe a traditional program and the program that we're doing at Mintleaf. Large group instruction is pretty much reserved for meeting times, and most of the day should not be filled up with large group activities. One reason why we don't do so many large group activities is because of the wide developmental range in our classroom. It's pretty much impossible to have a large group activity that is developmentally appropriate for every child and age group in one of the Mintleaf classrooms. If we break it down into small groups, we can teach the same activity in a developmentally appropriate way to pre-selected small groups. 1 or 2 things to remember. In order to have these small group lessons or these small group activities, it's important that teachers establish free learning time where the children are independently choosing activities and respectfully using those materials. Typically there's going to be 2 teachers in the classroom, so one teacher would be teaching the small group while the other teacher monitors and kind of moves throughout the room, checking in on the small groups, doing their own activities. So the expectation needs to be that the children are able to play independently. That frees up the teacher to be able to instruct to a small group. Of course, if there's more staff available, then that's of course better. So, but it's not always the case that we can have 2 teachers watching the whole classroom while one teacher is focused on the small group. While the teacher is teaching the small group, it's important to still keep their eye on the room as well. It's writing lined paper, and we have this paper. So this paper has a square for pictures, and it has lines. So this is a literacy activity. It's not an art activity. So when they're doing free art and they make a picture, I ask the teachers not to write on the artwork of the children. But this is like an activity specifically for literacy. When he turned it around and wrote on the back, I asked him for permission to write because we're doing a small group literacy activity. As with most activities we do at Mintleaf, we want to leave it open ended enough that the children can take the activities.
Hey guys, my name is Dylan. Thank you so much for watching. If you'd like to see the full exclusive versions of all of our videos, check the link in the description and sign up for full access to our Mintleaf method. It's an amazing way to connect with our Mintleaf community and learn a lot about both teaching and parenting techniques as well. Hit the like and subscribe button for us if you would, it really helps us out. Can't wait to see you guys in the next video. Peace.